Assalamu alaikum, students, and a very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are fine. I am your science teacher of class 5 from Ismailia Youth Services School. Before starting the class, follow this important instruction. Student, during the class, don't interrupt during the class. If you have any difficulty or problem, we will come in the chat box in the last 10 minutes. Students, please get registered for the online assessment because it is very important. I hope you all have your science copy and book. Okay, student, this is your science book and the unit 18 we are going to start. Its name is the sound. Before starting the unit, let's do the one activity. Keep your hand on your ear and listen. Can you listen me? Okay. Close your eyes and listen carefully for the few minutes. Yes. What changes did you feel? You hear lot of sound. Sounds are around are everywhere. When I clap my hands, you hear this voice. Some are pleasant sounds we enjoy, and some are noisy sounds that disturb us. But what is the sound? Sound is a form of energy. This is produced by the vibration and travels in waves. What is sound? Sound is a form of energy and it is produced by the vibration and travel in waves. Sounds are around us. People, animals, and the things produce sounds. Sounds are used for communication. We get different types of information from the different sounds like the siren of our ambulance or the fire engine warns other the drivers. Sound also used for the expression. Sometimes when you are happy, when you are happy, you are laugh, you are saying, and when you are the angry, you raise your voice very shoutly. So one question can come your mind: how is sound produced? Before explaining how the sound is produced, let's observe this picture. If a stone falling into the still body of the water, the waves travel outwards in the circle. Okay, you can see that the waves travels outside in the circles. Same as the sounds are made from the movement of the something backward and the forward very fast. That is called a vibration. Sound waves do travel outward in the circle, but we can't see them. Observe this picture when you hit the skin of the drum, it causes the disturbance. You can see that this causes the disturbance by creating the vibration through which our ears can hear sound. So basically the sounds are produced by the vibration. The sounds are produced by the vibration, and this is the picture of the drum that are they very clearly explain that how the vibration are produced. But what is the vibration? The definition of the vibration is repeated motion of an object is called vibration. Or we also can say that the move back and forth and to and fro movement is called vibration. Through this activity, you will understand the what is the vibration. If you place a long plastic ruler over the edges of the table, hold one end of the ruler down on the table and flick and flick the free end. What happened, students? The ruler vibrates, that is, the ruler move back and forth quickly. can hear the sound when the ruler was vibrating. Sound are produced by vibration. That is why we hear a sound when the ruler is vibrating. Okay, students, this is the activity that show that how the vibration are produced. Okay, my dear students. Vibration produce sound waves. As you have the study, sound is a form of energy. It is produced by the vibration and they travel in the waves in all directions. Vibration passing from the molecules to molecules is called the sound waves. So what is the definition of the sound waves? The sound travels in the form of waves. It travels in all directions and the vibration passing from the molecules to molecules is called sound waves. You can easily observe that how the air particles is passing from each other and how the waves are producing. This is called the sound waves. This activity is going to clear for you the how the sound waves traveling. If you have a tray that is the filled with the water, and if we strike the shooting force on the rubber pads and quickly dip the crunch on the surface of the water, students, we observe that when the crunch are dipped into the water splash and ripple to the form in the water. Similarly, students, in the air, sound energy from sources spread through the air in the form of waves. You can easily say that in the form of waves. The sound waves created a waves. Okay? How sound are made and how they travel through the air. Sound moves through the air by the pushing the air particles around its sources. When an object vibrates, it moves air particles around it. When an object vibrates, it moves air particles around it. The air particles bump into the one another and they are scratched and they expand as each one of them passes on its energy to the next one, and this created a sound. So we can able to hear the sound. So this is the answer that how sounds are made and how they travel through the air. The air particles bump into the one another and they are squashed and they are expand as each one of them passes on its energy to the next one, and we can able to hear the sound. If our ear is within the range of the vibration, we can hear the sound. If our ear is within the range of the vibration, we can hear the sound. There are the two voices. One is the player and second is the listener. As the player blows, the air column inside the horns vibrates. Listener hear as a sound because the vibration in the air produce the sound. But the condition is that our ear is within the range of the vibration. We can able to hear the sound. Yes. In the term of waves, how are noise and musical notes different from each other? The answer is that irregular, repetitive sound waves create noise, while regular, repetitive waves produce musical notes. We can see the waves that regular, repetitive waves produce the musical note, and it is also the pleasant sound. But irregular, repetitive sound waves create noise, and this is the unpleasant for us. These two boys faces the unpleasant sound. Now move to the new topic, The sound can be measured. Yes, students, sound can be measured by the counting the vibration made in the second. The number of the vibration per second is called frequency. What is it called? Frequency. The number of vibration per second is called frequency. And we measure the vibration or frequency by using spatial units called hertz. This is the spatial units called hertz. It is the units of the sound. Some older pupils have uh, uh, some older pupils face the very difficulty to hearing the sound because uh, in the air, the hair cell in the cochlea are gradually lost as one gets older. So the older people are hard of hearing and they use a act, that is the one adds hearing aid. This is the electronic device that help us to amplify the sound. Older people use the electronic device to hear the sound. Okay, students. Now, this is the inner structure of the ear, and this picture is show how we can able to hear the any type of the sound. This content is not present in your chapter, but for your knowledge, our ear is how the ear is able to hear the sound. The three main parts of the ear: outer ear, inner ear, and the middle ear, help us to hear the sound. What are the mediums? Sound can travel through different things to reach our ears. They can travel through airs, water, and some solid materials. Substances through which sound can travel is called sound medium. Air is usually the medium through which sound travels. So, students, the sound needs a medium to travel through either a solid, liquid, or gas. Sound waves travel faster through solid, sound waves through fast, fast through liquid, and the sound waves travel slow through gases. This picture is clearly defined that the sound travel faster into the solid and the sound waves travel fast in the liquid, and this picture is clearly define you how the sound waves travels slow in the gas material. These two types of the mediums that show that how the sound wave travels slow through the gas, faster through the liquid, and the fastest through the solid. That is the refraction of the sound. Now, what is a echo? A sound made in a large empty room produces an echo. An echo is produced when sound waves bounces off surfaces. When there are many objects in the room, or there are lots of soft material like cloth, cushions, etc., the sound waves were absorbed and do not bounces back, and it is called the echo. If you try a talk in a tunnel or a large empty hall, you can hear your echo. If you shout hello near the mountain valley, a few seconds later, you will hear yourself shout hello, 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 hello again, though you let it only once. Sound can bounces back off the wall just like a light can bounces off the mirror. When sound bounces off the surface, We say it is reflected. Echo are reflected sound. This is the definition of the echo. The echo is produced when sound waves bounces off the surfaces, and it is echo is also called the reflected sound. A bat uses echo to tell where it is going. It makes high-pitched squeaking sounds. The sound bounces off object and back to the bat's ear. You can, students, observe this picture how the echo produced in the bat. That produce the echo, and this is very useful for the bats. And the other uses of the echo, the dolphin also use sound waves to find their ways in the city. The dolphin find their ways in the sea. Echo is very useful to the animals. The other use of the echo is the ship have special equipment on the board to send out the sound waves to show their location, especially in the foggy weather. The ship are have a special equipment on the board to send out the sound waves to show their location. Where are the ship are present, especially in the bad weather, in the foggy weather. So students, these are the uses of the echo. Now move to the next slides. Sound waves cannot travel through space because sound waves need something to travel through such as the air, water, wood or steel. It means that the medium. Space is a vacuum with nothing to travel through. We know very well in the space there is no medium, no air. Here are the completely silence and the vacuum. So sound cannot be produced in the space because here are the vacuum. This is the activity we show and clear to you how we produce the vacuum. If we have the two glass jar, air present in the one jar, and the second is the vacuum is not air. It means the not air. The pump plate removes the air, and here are the complete vacuum. This boy is able to hear the sound because the medium is present here. But in the second glass jar, the sound, this boy is not able to hear the sound because here are the completely vacuum. The sounds are not produced. Air present in the glass jar, sound of bell is heard, and the vacuum in the glass jar, sound of bell is not heard. This activity completely explain that how the vacuum and how the vacuum not produce the sound. When the vibrations are fast, you hear a high note. When the vibrations are slow, it creates a low note. If you pluck the string of the guitar, it begins to vibrate and the vibration disturb the air particles around the string and the sound waves are produced and we can able to hear the sound of the guitar. Okay, students, different animals have the different hearing ranges. What are they? Grasshopper have 12000 hertz and the dog has 32,000 hertz. Bat has 1 lakh hertz and the mouse has 1 lakh 2000 hertz and the dolphin has 1 lakh 20,000 hertz frequencies. There are the different frequencies, different animals have different hearing range. take a screenshot of it. Now, what are the noise pollution? Noise pollution consists of the sound that we found unpleasant or that don't want. You can observe these two pictures. They may be produced by loud music, big tracks, airplanes, or machines. Noise makes it hard for the people to sleep and can lead to streets and illness. Very loud noise. Students, very loud noise can damage our hearing. People who work in the noisy places should wear earplugs or the earmuffs to protect their ears. The amount of noise in the environment. You observe that the amount of the noise in the environment can be cut down in other ways. Motorcycle, cars, and trucks are fitted with the silencer to make their engines quieter. A car without a silencer sounds more like a tank. In building double glass windows, carpets, and the curtain reduce the level of the noise. So, this is the chapter our sound. This is the mind map that show the sound. You can also draw the mind map on your copy. First, we have discussed the sound is the form of energy and sound need a medium to travel. Sound travel into the sound waves. When the sound is bounces off, it create or the produce the echo. And what is the noise pollution? The loud noise create a noise pollution. And what is the unit of the sound? We can say that the frequency sound measured in the frequency and the spatial units, we can say that the hertz. What is the vacuum? There is no sound cannot to travel in the vacuum because in vacuum there are no medium. In the space there are the completely silence and the vacuum. It is the time for your homework. This is your book homework. Do exercise A, column matching on the page number 118. The next exercise B, fill in the blanks on the page number 118. Do exercise C, circle the correct answer on the page number 118, 119. And the last exercise E, unscramble the given words. That is present on the page number 119. This is the all the book work, and you should do this book work with blue ink pen, not only the copy. Not do this in copy. This is the copy work. Define the following terms: sound, sound waves, frequency, vibration, and the answer present in the page number 114 and 115 are also on the slide. What is the question number 2? In which part of the ear are there fine hair cells which detect sound? We already shared during the lecture in the slide, the cochlea is the part where the sound detected. And the answer given in the page number 115, and also you can take the help to the slide. What are the question number 3? Explain in your own words how sound are made and how they travel through the air. This is the descriptive or the detailed question answer, and the answer given in the page number 115 on your book and on the slide. The question number 4 is, in what condition do sound echo? In what condition do sound echo? The answer given in page number 117. And you can take the help from the slide. And the question number 5. In terms of waves, how are noise and musical notes different from each other? The answer given in the page number 115. I already shared it during the lecture in my slide. Irregular, repetitive sound create the noise, and the regular, repetitive sound create the musical notes. The last question is, can sound travel in a vacuum? And I hope you have enjoyed the activity we already shared during the lecture. So explain your answer. Answer given in page number 117, and also take the help from the slide, and you put the activity in this answer. So this is the copy work for you. Define the following terms: sound wave, frequency, vibration. This is the copy work. I hope so. You all have got it. And students, please get registered early for the online assessment, because this is very, very, very important for you. And make many MCQs by yourself, and solve the MCQs in all chapters by very correctly, and do practice more and more, and read the 6 lessons which I have delivered again and again for the assessment. Okay, students, tomorrow we will inshallah start our new units here, and I hope so you will. This is your pre-reading task to read the unit here for tomorrow, and underline and find out the new scientific or the difficult terms from the chapter air. Students, if you have any difficulty or any confusion regarding the online assessment, please tomorrow, inshallah, we will talk in the chat box. There are the 6 units included in your online assessment. First, we have building units of the body. The second, the brain. The third is digestion. The fourth is matter. The fifth is flowering and non-flowering plants. And the last is, today we have studied, this is the chapter sound. This 6th chapter included in your online assessment. Tomorrow lecture, air is not included in your online assessment. Keep it in your mind. Do practice these 6 chapters which I have shared in this time more and more than. Okay, Ji? Now, I hope so you all have got it. Have a nice day. Take care of it and be safe. Jazakallah.